The wise create proverbs for fools to learn, not to repeat. Once you carry your own water, you'll remember every drop. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. No matter how beautiful and well-crafted a coffin might look, it will not make anyone wish for death. A child is a child of everyone. If you carry the egg basket, do not dance. If the full moon loves you, why worry about the stars? Don't think there are no crocodiles just because the water is calm. The words of the elders do not lock all the doors. They leave the right door open. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. Even the best cooking pot will not produce food. If relatives help each other, what evil can hurt them? He who is unable to dance says that the yard is stony. Where you will sit when you are old shows where you stood in youth. When the roots of a tree begin to decay, it spreads death to the branches. It is crooked wood that shows the best sculptor. When two elephants fight, it is the grass that gets hurt. The axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Be a mountain or lean on one. The death of an elderly man is like a burning library. Anger and madness are brothers. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one in turn looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. He who burns down his house knows why ashes cost a fortune. Even as the archer loves the arrow that flies, so too he loves the bow that remains constant in his hands. If you are building a house and a nail breaks, do you stop building or do you change the nail? He who does not know one thing knows another. Do not call the forest that shelters you a jungle. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. Not everyone who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it chased it. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with no feet. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning. Knowledge is a garden. If it isn't cultivated, you can't harvest it. True love means what's mine is yours. To get lost is to learn the way. If a woman doesn't love you, she calls you brother. In a family, if you have somebody who is troublesome, it's the family members who are more worried than the troublesome member. Wisdom is not like money to be tied up and hidden. Love, like rain, does not choose the grass on which it falls. A child does not laugh at the ugliness of his mother. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. No person is born great. Great people become great when others are sleeping. By the time the fool has learned the game, the players have dispersed. A husband with a good wife will never be on the road without supplies. Tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. No medicine exists that can cure hatred. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Let your love be like the misty rain, coming softly but flooding the river. All monkeys cannot hang from the same branch. Don't meddle with a family feud. One who loves the vase loves also what is inside. Don't try to make someone hate the person he loves, for he will go on loving, but he will hate you. Confiding a secret to an unworthy person is like carrying grain in a bag with a hole. Having a good discussion is like having riches. Do not call a dog with a whip in your hand. Don't be so in love that you can't tell when it's raining. One who plants grapes by the roadside and one who marries a pretty woman share the same problem. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. The wise man never takes a step too long for his leg. A man's ruin lies in his tongue. When deed speaks, words are nothing. A united family eats from the same plate. Parents give birth to the body of their children, but not always to their characters. It takes a village to raise a child. A woman is a flower in a garden. Her husband is the fence around it. When brothers fight to the death, a stranger inherits their father's estate. When a bitter woman takes over the house, the family she rules is doomed. A cutting word is worse than a bowstring. A cut may heal, but the cut of the tongue does not. If you climb up a tree, you must climb down the same tree. There are no shortcuts to the top of the palm tree. A person with too much ambition cannot sleep in peace. Those who accomplish great things pay attention to little ones. The laughter of a child lights up the house. A single stick may smoke, but it will not burn. Rising early makes the road short. A stream cannot rise above its source. A man who pays respect to the great paves his own way for greatness. Lack of knowledge is darker than night. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. If you damage the character of another, you damage your own. One who relates with a corrupt person likewise gets corrupted.